and I'm going to be your tour guide today. I always like to get started with a little bit of mindset because in order for the grind to be right, the mind has to be right. So I wanted to kind of give us a little conscious interrupt before we go into tonight's presentation. Now, all of us, from when we're born at a smaller age, we think about what we want to be and our dreams and our goals. And one of those common goals is to be wealthy or financially stable and free. So I want to let you guys in on a few clues. I'm real big on numbers because that really just helps us to have our goals be more tangible when we can put a number on it. So if your goal is to be wealthy, type a 8 in the chat. I just want to see. This is a test. if wealth and obtaining wealth and financial freedom is on your list of goals, let me see you type an 8 in the chat. All right, so like I said, we like minds attract, and if you're an entrepreneur, that's why you were attracted to this presentation. So if your goal is to be wealthy, do you have a $250,000 annual plan in place? Is my question. The reason why I ask you that question is because in the eyes of here where I live in the United States. In the eyes of the United States, you are not defined as wealthy until one of two things happen. You either have $1 million in assets or you have a net profit of $250,000. So I say that to say this. If your goal is to be wealthy, you have to identify the numbers and break it down backwards to be able to obtain it. Everybody's rule of measurement is different, but if you want to truly switch that tax bracket, you got your first milestone that you need to hit. So as we continue that thought process, as far as we're talking about numbers, in the industry of network marketing and online marketing, the majority do not earn over $400 per month. So the goal is for everybody to be wealthy, right? Right. But the average entrepreneur is not earning more than $400 per month online. That's an issue. That's something that can be solved. See, some people are not blessed enough to have issues that money can solve. If you have an issue that money can solve, you are in a blessed situation because there's a whole lot of things that there's no answer to. You know what I'm saying? So now that you know them, you got a starting point of what's really going on out here, because only 3% of network marketers even hit 6 figures, okay? Only 3% are only hitting 6 figures, and that's making at least $10,000 a month. That's not even making, okay, so if only 3% are hitting 6 figures, to initially hit 6 figures, you got to be making at least $10,000 a month. Do you see that big old gap of income? If the majority are only earning 400, and to be able to be into the minority, you got to be earning at least 10,000. There is a big jump there. So we're about to bridge this gap with some all-in-one tools. So let me go on and share my screen. So this is a platform called Builderall. And as I was saying before, to be able to have a business, it needs to be online. And if you're not online, you're just not going to thrive. And being wealthy is part of thriving. So that means you need to be able to have your business or opportunity, whatever it is that you're doing. Successful people have multiple streams of income. Whatever a combination of what you're doing needs to be getting you at least $250,000 per year. And one of those ways to increasing your chances of getting there is by having a professional presence. So one of those ways is to have a website. You can come in here with the drag and drop pixel builder and create a professional website for your business and brand. These are already, you can start from scratch, meaning just a blank page where it's bare bones minimum or nothing at all. If you just got, you know, that creative flair to you. But if you just want the presence and maybe you don't necessarily know where you want to start, you have a lot of things that you could pick from. Come in here and edit and make your own. And this is for whatever, you know, if you have a tradition, let's say you have a apparel store, let's say you're an author of a book, let's say you're a rap artist, let's say you do hair, let's say you have a car service. It doesn't matter what you have or what you do. You can come in here and come up with an exquisite website that truly speaks to you and your brand, and you're saving while doing so. So not only could you give yourself the professional appeal, but you can also offer it as a service to the industry. In the gold rush, it wasn't the gold miners who made all the money. It was those who sold the tools. Service to many leads to greatness. People will pay for two things, something that they're too lazy to do or something that they don't know how to do. They will pay you for that. So if you take some time to do it for yourself, then you're going to know how to do it. And then just by creating a website for your own brand, you've learned a skill that now you can start a whole nother income stream, because what successful people have more than one stream of income. So that's a 2-for-1 special. You just gained a skill that now you can charge $650 for over and over and over again, just from learning how to do it yourself. That's awesome. So let's go over just some different things that businesses in general need. I gotta be patient with Betty. Sometimes she be dragging. So I have quite a bit of websites that I've been working on. One of my skill sets is I'm a web developer, and I've been building on WordPress since about 2012. And then I recently was introduced to Builderall. So now I'm in a massive transplant mode of being able to have everything under one umbrella, so that I'm not sitting over here logging into this, logging into that, breaking this, breaking that. I don't have to worry about that. So look at this. This is a website because you need digital real estate to be able to present your, you know, your service to somebody if you're a business owner. And it's so crisp and clean. And I was able to get a copy of this website. Why? Because I joined Team BYOB. So to ensure that I had a good starting chance as far as being able to explain the power of Builderall, there was duplication embedded into the team to where I was able to get a copy to be able to explain these things to you. And that is powerful when you're building. Let's say you're not in network marketing, you're just in a traditional business owner format. If you have affiliates to help leverage the efforts of advertising to your business, you can create something like this to where they can send traffic and explain, and it helps you and it helps them. So like I said, I've been building websites as far as a profession for quite a few years. And when I first got started, I actually started building here on Wix in Weebly. They're very similar, except for Weebly's more SEO friendly than Wix, which is what I'm actually getting into. So you have the Wix platform that a lot of people go to build their professional looking websites. Building a website on Wix is like burning money. Let me say that again. Building a website on Wix is like burning money. And the reason why I say that is because Wix has something embedded into its code called the hash bang. And that's an exclamation point and a hash mark. So what this means is search engines can't pick it up. People are looking for something before they buy it. People are looking for topics, concepts, genres, niches. They look for it. The whole world is basically based on review or confirmation. And so they're going to look up the reviews and see that everybody else says that you're still cool. And you can't do that with Wix. Or maybe they're just like, oh, I want to buy a shirt today. You have no chance of popping up in where can I find a shirt results if you're building your website on Wix, which means you're basically setting money on fire because you're letting traffic go out the window. Why leave any money on the table when it's unnecessary? So then, yes, it is a free platform. But if you're getting add-ons and stuff to access all the features, it's not going to be free anymore. So then you have lead pages, and lead pages is where you can create websites, but it doesn't come with a personal email marketing system. So you're paying $79 for basically not a full package of products and services that you would need in order to be able to run a business, because you're going to need email marketing system to be able to follow up with your customers and clients where you're not there. So you need a website, right? Because you need the real estate, and then you need basically the assistant that's handling your light work. So you're paying double what you would be paying for Builderall for the tools that you would need for your business, and then it'd be a short package basically. You're not even getting nowhere near compared to the tools for that one service that you would get for a lower price point, because saving dollars is making dollars. So then we have ClickFunnels. Now ClickFunnels allows you to utilize a lot of features, but again, at a higher price point, and it still doesn't do all of the things that you're able to do under one roof within inside of Builderall. So again, it has to make dollars and cents, and in order for it to make dollars, it has to make sense. And it doesn't make sense to overpay, never, because you're a business owner, right? Or you're an entrepreneur. And our goal as business owners and entrepreneurs is to stay in the black, which is to stay in the profit. There's no need for unnecessary frivolously spending when that can be going to your bottom line. So then we have Get a Response. And Get a Response is an email marketing system, but you still have to do something as far as being able to create a web page, videos, chatbots, apps. You still got to find all those other resources. It literally does one thing. So not only does it do one thing, but you have a cap of 10,000 leads. If you're on the internet, you have access to a worldwide database, global. Why would you want to limit yourself to 10,000? It takes just as much energy to think small as it does to think big. So why think small? And then again, there's no cap on the amount of leads that you can take in from Builderall. Plus you get a ton of more tools, and you're paying a third of the cost. So then you have WordPress. And like I said, this is typically what I used to build on. But for what now? Like, And WordPress has two different aspects. You have WordPress.com that's set up like Wix and Weebly. And then you have WordPress.org that is more so for an experienced developer. And each has its pros and its cons. Yes, they're SEO friendly. Very actually SEO friendly. But one, again, as far as WordPress.com, the free version, in order to be able to utilize all the tools, you got to keep paying more, paying more, paying more, paying more. WordPress.org is not novice or beginner friendly. So if you just getting your feet into the game and you don't quite know what you're doing, you're going to break up a whole lot of stuff and spend a whole lot of hours on support. Not only that, there's no duplication feature. You can't just, how I got access to this website, you can't do that. You can't just send over, say, hey, welcome, congratulations, here's your training wheels to get started. You can't do that with those websites. So let's hop into the tour a little further. So being able to, like I said, create a website for yourself is going to give you a professional presence. Being able to create a website for others will be able to give you another income stream to where you're the boss and you can create, your own check. So you can do one website and you're beating the average. You're defying the odds, because the average online marketer is only making $400. You just succeeded that by building your own and offering as a service to somebody else. You just defied the odds of what's going on in the majority of the internet marketing world. Then I like it like here. So sales funnels. Sales funnels is a complete system. It's not just your website. It's your website. It's the capture page. If you have an e-commerce function, whoever that is, if you can mute your line, please.
That medicine help at all with the
But they have different templates that you can access in here to create a whole entire funnel. So one template that I actually just did was the bridge funnel. They said this is about 80% more powerful than any other marketing form combined. Email marketing, 80% more powerful than all the traditional methods combined. So of course you want to be able to have your email marketing intact. But you can come here and pick a template. It'll tell you, okay, this is the bridge funnel. It has 3 pages. It'll give you the tutorial. It'll tell you how many minutes that you're going to have to spend editing it. So you have a blueprint to give your business a tool that it needs, or you can offer a service. You can put this together, tailor it to a customer. So doing it for yourself, then you have another skill to where you can offer it to the industry, and you could start these is offering full funnels at about $150 starting. Help 5 people a month get a funnel. You're beating the odds. So then we have the app creator, and this is very powerful. People are really sensitive. I know I am about their telephones. That's almost like an extension of self. We're always checking them, even when we get text messages and things like that that we might not necessarily want. The nosy in us really will have us peek and open and see what's going on. So you have the option to come in here and make an app for yourself, or you can make it as an app for businesses. Making it for yourself anytime at your leisure, you can come in here and market to your audience with the push notifications. Building it for other people, you have a base price that you can start at about $500 to about $5,000. Again, just doing it for yourself, then you have the skill to do it for others. It's a 2-for-1 special. You just increase your revenue lifelines, and then you just extended it. 2-for-1 special. But you can come in here and pick all kind of cool features. Let this load up a little bit. Betty, we're moving a little slow. We gotta be patient with her. It's spiraling though. It's spiraling. Betty's gonna get a transplant too. I'm gonna import this computer into another computer soon, because I have definitely capped out my memory again. Okay, well that's not loading right now. It might have to do with the fact that I'm streaming and the Zoom and stuff. So anyway, you can come in here and put all kind of custom features. You can put a fan wall. You can put a news app. You can put your SoundCloud. You can put a whole e-commerce store. You can put basically a catalog inside a phone app. And then you can have it published live on the App Store and the Google Play Store. Or you, like I said, you can do it for yourself, acquire the skill, and then offer it as a service to the industry. Then we have the Canvas feature. And this allows you to basically, especially, time is an asset that we never get back. And so we need as much of it to do what we want with as possible. And you can come in here and be able to see a full funnel at your bird's eye view and be able to put it together like boom, boom, boom. So let's say if I wanted to start the funnel, and I can have these pages. So let's say I had an ask page. Then because we saw the bridge funnel and it had 3 pages. So we saw the ask page. We can do a one-time offer page for the second page. It had 3 pages, so let's go to the third page, which would be what, like a checkout page. Boom. I just put together a whole funnel right here on the phone with y'all. I mean, not the phone, Zoom. But now I would be able to go in and edit each one really quickly. Pick a default layout. Wait. Let me go to this one. Got these. There we go. Page templates. So you can go to the page template and select theme. And I could insert any of these. So I could say, well, okay, grab this book for that one. Let's see. If I want to be standing there like that, say, hey, I wrote a book. Grab my book. So now I basically just created dang near a whole funnel in the blink of an eye. And that's the power of the Canvas feature. That's really what it's for, is so you can see everything at once instead of just clicking through. And boom, that was a whole funnel. Now we'll just have to click on each page and just go in and edit each page. It's simple like that. You just did a whole bridge funnel. And these bridge funnels are super high converting. Like, as far as high ticket items, a funnel set up in this manner with multiple pages are funnels that make people feel comfortable enough to spend $500 and more with y'all. So that was free sauce. So then, like I said, this is a Mail Emboss. And this is your autoresponder. Like I said, you can set up just the autoresponder itself for people, and you can start at a base charging price of $150. But this is also something that you need as far as being an entrepreneur or a business owner, because this is like your secretary. This is helping people stay with you. This is helping you stay connected with your audience. You're going to need 5 to 15 exposures for someone to be able to make a decision as to whether they're going to do business with you. And who has time to talk to hundreds of people that many times? You don't. This helps you to get your time back and be able to access that on automation. I like it. I actually just now started editing some ones that I actually have to do. So this is the workflow feature, and it's kind of similar to the Canvas feature as far as the funnels and the web pages. So you can click the elements that you want to add on, which are over here, and see them all at one time to be able to come in here and edit them. And just go in order so you don't lose your place or kind of like get confused, because that happens to me. And then I really like the clean, crisp look that you can get. So if you go to the edit the email template, let's go back so I can kind of show you guys how they look. But this gives your business just a really good presence. And like I said, people pay top dollar for things that they don't want to do or that they don't know how to do. So if you learn how to do it for you, you can do it for others. And you see, you can come in here and edit the emails. Where is the last one I just did? Because the pictures are really cool. I like how they turn out on there. But you can import your pictures without using any of these templates to really give you a clean, crisp, professional look. And then you can do it for yourself. And like I said, offer it to others. So then we have the design studio, and it has a few different features. So it has something similar to like Pixar or Photoshop, to where you can integrate it with your phone and be able to actually edit pictures and create graphics. Right here, you can do the mock-ups. So if you want to have a professional book cover, a professional appearance for a course that maybe you're creating, or just even just an overall ad, you can come in here and start designing it. For these kind of services alone per picture, you can people charge about $75 to do these mock-ups, base price. So you can do it for yourself, learn how to do it, and then what? Again, y'all know I'm gonna wear it out tonight. Come up with another income stream. But to be able to just, people aren't doing this. They don't have this kind of look and appeal to, I like to say Macy's, because Macy's just has like some clean, crisp little ads and stuff as far as their appearance. And you can do that. This is what everybody is doing as far as the big corporations. If your goal is to be wealthy, you need a $250,000 a year mentality and appearance and presence online. And you can do so within one hub. So many tools. Like, I know we're not going to be able to get into all these tonight, because I actually got to work on the bonuses that I'm going to unleash to you guys tomorrow. So this is not going to be a very long presentation this evening. But then you have the apps, and well, first let's talk about some more savings of money. You have the animated video feature, to where you can make animated videos like a Powtoon or something like that without having to worry about the watermark. It's like starting, I think, like $45 to get the watermark removed from Powtoons. And again, for, I think Facebook themselves charge you like $150 to do one of those videos for you. One of these little commercials, $150. You can just do it inside of Builderall for yourself. You could charge $150. So do it for yourself, then you could charge $150 anytime you want, making basically commercials, because it is an industry and you can capitalize on it. But like I was saying, as far as the apps are concerned, it has a lot of features. You have the browser notifications. So once you build a website, you can ask the visitors of your website if they want to accept browser notifications. And if they want to accept browser notifications, they don't even have to be on your website. And you can be able to contact them and say, hey, I got a special, or hey, I'm going live. You can do any of that, and they don't necessarily have to be on your website. Now, to be able to offer that as a feature included into a website build, you've just been able to put more value on it, and then you've just been able to up the price. So then you have the SEO tool, when we were talking about earlier about Wix and setting money on fire, to be able to make sure that you like Pokemon and catch them all. If you're a business builder, whatever niche that you're in, you should identify 5 to 7 keywords that you're going to stronghold. This is some free game. So you want to think of 5 to 7 keywords that you're going to just utilize to be able to sting on, know your target. Now you're going to be able to input those into your website. Into this keyword search, and then input your URL link and see if you are hitting on those keywords. You don't want to be all over the place with your brand. You don't want to be all over the place with your website. You want to be able to, when people are searching, they're pulling you up. That's like free traffic. That's like free money, just by taking the time to look at and utilize the words that are appearing on your website. Now, when it comes to offering this as a service for somebody, you can say, hey, are you setting money on fire? They'd be like, what are you talking about? Like, does your business have a website? If they say no, that's a whole nother problem. But if they have a website, you say, let me see if you set money on fire. What are the keywords that you're supposed to be hitting on? What's the keywords for your niche? What's the keywords for your target audience? You can give them a report, charge them $50 to make sure that they're not setting no money on fire. If they are, then you can charge about $150 to go in and fix their website. So again, you can do it for yourself so that you're not leaving no money on the table, and then you can offer it as a service to others so that they're not either. So right here you have the click map feature, and you can install a pixel into your website and know what your audience is engaging in. You don't necessarily have to have a builder-all site to even be able to utilize this feature. So you can go into other people's sites that they already had built or comfortable built somewhere else, drop this inside of their sites for them, offer that as a service, and then they know how to retarget their efforts as far as their marketing. That's powerful for any business owner. You need to be able to know what your audience wants. And this is just basically putting a heat sensor in and tell you the hot spots, so you know what content to focus on and what are the things that they like. Because the better that you know the audience, the better that you can serve them. So you can, again, use this for yourself or offer it as a service to a business. Now, when it comes to the chat review, like I said, a lot of majority of buying decisions are done off of reviews. People are going to look and see if you're hot or not, basically, like if you are what you say you are. So being able to install that into your website or offer it as a service to be able to put into a website is going to build validation, is going to build trust, which is going to increase conversion. You have the auto poster. That's like your secretary. The world is moving to automation. You see all these AI bots, chat bots, it don't matter. It's bot. Out here where I live, McDonald's doesn't have too many humans that works there. And if you go into the King Super / Kroger's after 8, there's nobody working in the store but the human that maintains the machines, okay? So success leaves clues. The world is transitioning to automation. You know, we want to do better things with our time. And one of them is not necessarily having to worry about posting to get our word out there. Because if you're not getting eyes on your business, then you're just not in business. You're just going to be a concept. So you can set up the auto poster, and this will link to your social media, put it on a schedule, and then you don't even have to think about it. Like I say, I do content on Sundays. I load it up, know what my focus is for the week, and then to set it and forget it. You have the chat bot, again, automation. Your fan page, you know, everyone wants to like my fan page, look at my fan page, but your fan page could be really making you a lot of money. Messenger is where the money is made. If you're talking to your audience, or your bots chat talking to your audience, and you're nowhere around, you're being able to still handle the task of communicating, offering customer service, but you don't have to be there. To be able to offer a bot for someone, you can start at about $500 to $1,000 to build a chat bot for somebody. So being able to do it for yourself, then you have proof of concept that you can now charge. The share content locker is how you leverage your advertising efforts. Again, you got to get your eyes on whatever it is that you have. You put some content, some juicy content. So let's say it's a giveaway. Let's say it's a discount. Let's say it's a PDF. And it doesn't matter what it is. You say, in order to get access, you have to like and share this page. Boom. They're reaching people that you might not necessarily know. We don't all have the same friends. We don't all know the same people. So utilizing a content locker. Somebody, sorry, y'all, I got to take a break. I don't know who it is, but you got to mute your line. You got to mute your line. Check on your screen. Time out. You got to mute your line. I can't handle it no more. Please. No disrespect. But before the beginning of the meeting, I asked everybody to mute their line. So somebody needs to mute their line. Thank you. So back on to what we were saying. The share content locker, we don't all have the same friends, okay? We don't know all the same people. This is where it's like the 6 degrees of separation. You can be able to reach more people by offering value to your audience. We have the e-learning. This can be utilized in many ways. E-learning is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and yes, you can get a piece of the pie. We all got different skills. We're like snowflakes. We know different things. You can come in here, pop a few videos together, and create a course with a very good feel. You can offer these as free courses. You can charge for these courses. You can come into the actual Builderall platform into the marketplace and be able to have affiliates. It's like your own personal JV Zoo building. If you have a traditional company, you can be able to offer your employee training back here, put it in an app. Then, oh, okay, you need to know our policies and procedures. Just open your employee app. To be able to offer that service is powerful. We have the social proof. So that is basically keeping up with the Joneses. Nobody wants to feel left out. And once you see somebody do something on a site, it's going to have your customers wanting to do the same. That's the keeping up with the Joneses. So you can, again, similar to this, install a pixel into your website that says so-and-so just, bought this, or so-and-so just registered for this. Or, it gives that feel like, oh man, if they're doing it, I better do it too. And so that just creates the more personable feel. And again, you can offer that feature. The roulette is a game. It's a game. Almost reminds me of The Price is Right, kind of. Everyone likes fun and to be able to feel like they have a chance at winning something. And so you can put this maybe behind the share locker, say like and share for a chance to spin the win. For whatever it is, whether it's a discount, whether it's actual free something, maybe it's access, whatever it is. Maybe it's just a video. Maybe you're just going to give a free training. Don't matter where it is. You can put it back here and be able to have a fun experience. Sorry. So then we have the Builderall Zap. And again, phone is a sensitive subject. And you can be able to utilize WhatsApp, which is a very powerful and popular communication app, and be able to send push notifications through there if you're collecting telephone numbers. Now, WhatsApp is powerful. Why? Because it allows you to be able to talk to people all over the world. And that is why a lot of people are using it, because instead of having to pay all those long distance rates and all that crazy stuff, they're being able to talk to their loved ones from all over the world through that app. And you can be able to utilize that to your advantage if you're collecting phone numbers. You can also run campaigns like that for people, drive traffic, and charge for your services as far as sending out that blast to the lead. Almost like a solo ad concept. So then we have the video wrapper. And so you see those little graphics and stuff that are on the YouTube videos. You can upload a video that you already have or create one from inside Builderall and be able to put those snazzy little graphics that are eye-grabbing. The Instagram autoresponder, again, it's something that is going to be able to help you to leverage your time. It's going to be able to handle a lot of your lightweight for you, your light work for you when you're not around. So you're being able to still fulfill the things that you need to do to have a $250,000 annual operating business, but it doesn't mean that you have to be there. Again, when we come to the phones and we talk about the SMS features, if you're collecting those phone numbers, so many people, I don't even know how some of these people are getting my phone number, to be honest, guys. But I myself, I get a lot of text messages. Do I click them? Yes, I do, because I'm kind of nosy. And I'm like, what is this? Who are you? And so that can happen to you too. You can utilize the same strategies, because I'm getting those text messages from like the Rainbow, like big box stores. You can utilize the same strategies and methods that the big box stores are utilizing for a smaller price point. These is like literally pennies on the dollars. I don't know if you guys know about cryptocurrency or not, but the prices look like Satoshi's. So then you have the webinar feature, and this is a powerful feature. I'm actually working on building a few things out. So let's say you want to convey an idea, official presentation, but you don't have to be there. You can drive traffic to a presentation. You can actually even go live though. Now it has the feature to where you can do it like in real time, but to be able to get your time back and not be there, you can be able to program this to go on while you're not there. Not only can you program it to go while you're not there, you can be able to import people called ghost users that are already interacting. Why? Because they're keeping up with the Joneses, and people like to feel included, not that they're watching your video alone. So to be able to play into that psychology, you can leverage this tool. You can set up. This took a while. This has 109 comments or 106 comments, I want to say. Like, I wasn't playing no games. I haven't even finished it. You know what I'm saying? But to be able to offer that as a service for someone, to record you a good presentation, you record you a good presentation, and then you can use it over and over and over again. How we have these meetings Monday through Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, you can get a copy of one of these videos. You can take the time to import one of your, input the comments, and it could be running at a totally different time. What if 5:30 Eastern works better for you and your schedule and your audience? Then you're running a 2-for-1 special. You got your 5:31 going, and then you got your 7:31 going. And you only came to the 7:31, or you just caught the replay and then still ran traffic to it. It's about the way that we leverage. Leveraging is very, 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 very powerful. And like I said, you can do this for yourself, or you can do this as a service to the industry. So now let's get into more so the business aspect. We talked about how you can utilize this for yourself. And we talked about how you can utilize it as if you offered it as a service. But let's dig into actually building with Builderall. See, Builderall also, out of all that, I know we didn't even touch everything, y'all. All that good stuff. So you got the using it for yourself, the making money with the tools. Then it's actually referring the actual product if you want to. They have these already done affiliate funnels. These are so cool. So you have a wide variety of ones that you can choose from. And remember, like I said, in the gold rush, it was those who offered the tools and sold the tools that made the most money. So if you come down here, you see these things called niche funnels. So you can be able to, I'm actually going to open one of these up. Are we going to open? Okay. All right. So you can come in here and appeal to a niche. Get more paying clients for your beauty salon. How many beauty salon people near you do you know that need more clients? Do you think and say, hey, I got something that I think might be able to help you get more clients and maintain the one that you want? I think you should take a little second to look at some information. Yes or no. All they can say is 2 things, yes or no. And it's already done for you. And it's already going to appeal to that market and to that niche. That's powerful. So, I mean, Builderall is just intertwined with just goodness. That's the best way I can explain it. It's just intertwined with so many possibilities to help you reach that threshold of wealth. Because what being wealthy, we need to be hitting at least $250,000 annually, or we need to have at least $1 million in assets. Otherwise, we're not wealthy. We just want to be wealthy. So let's get into this earnings calculator. So I'm a firm believer in, ratio, consistency, making up in numbers what you lack in skill. There's so many ways that you can present Builderall and to earn from it. It's just crazy. Like, we didn't even touch on the surface. We'd be here all night. A simple strategy that I teach as far as the people that I coach is just talk to 10 people per day. Just 10 people per day. Can you invite 10 people per day? Can you say, hey, man, I know you're an entrepreneur like me. I found something that can just take you and your online money to the next level. You got about an hour to hop on a Zoom so I can give you a tour or something. I'm going to let you look over my shoulder. Yes or no? They'll be like, yeah. Jump on a Zoom, give them a tour just like I'm giving you. Can you do that to 10 people? Can you invite 10 people to see these Zooms Monday through Friday? There's so many different ways. Can you shoot out that webinar that you've already programmed to 10 people per day? Or invite people to see it and register for it through your sales funnel per day. It's so many ways that you could be able to present this. It's crazy. So, like I said, 10 people per day. The power of this, I know this is converting at least a bare bones minimum. This is just low balling. 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. Do that every day for 30 days. That's gonna be 30 people because you've talked to 300 people. All you gotta do is teach those 30 people to talk to 10 people, and teach them to teach their people to talk to 10 people per day. You just you halfway there. You halfway to being wealthy. Residual. That's wake up, sleep, eat. Don't matter what you're doing. That's coming to you every single month. It's just implementing consistency and teaching that. And then you have tools like what I showed you that I was able to get as far as becoming part of the BYO. Can whoever that is, can you mute your line, please? As far as being able to offer duplication. So as soon as I joined, I didn't have the verbiage down pat. I didn't know how to explain this to somebody. Every time that I was trying to explain it to somebody, I was literally in such like googly eye state. I was like, it just does everything. That's all I could say. Then I was able to look at that duplication tool that I got, and I was able to explain that to people, and you can too. So I said I was going to get into some bonuses. So whoever invited you to see this presentation, you're actually going to have access to a few different bonuses. They're all on one page, but this is going to be able to help you get those numbers, and I'm going to be able to explain it. Let me click on the right thing. That might be a good starting place. So we talked about the power of numbers. We talked about what wealth is, and we talked about being able to utilize Builderall to get you closer to those goals and the possibilities of, the likelihood of that happening. So whoever invited you to this presentation, once they show that you're active in their back office, you're going to have access to a couple of things. One is the 90-day consistency planner. This planner has just daily tasks that you can implement every single day to make you become better and better every day online. It just takes out a lot of the guesswork, and it's really just check off and do. Just check off and do. One of those things is talking to 10 people. All you got to do is paste the links of the 10 people that you talk to per day to keep yourself accountable. It has some instructions as far as accessing the planner, using the planner, and then you're going to have access to the cash cow. If you're not familiar with who this man is name is Holton Bucks, and he is one of the most renowned network marketers in the world. He knows how to build teams, and he knows what works. I've had the pleasure of actually personally getting to meet him and be trained by him on a couple occasions. And the strategies that were created in this audio series can be applied to anything. One of those things is creating a list of 100 people and contacting them. You think you don't know 100 people, but you do know 100 people. So you're going to get access to the memory jogger. It's just going to help you to be able to think about the 100 people that you know and create a list of 100 people. This is so that you can really just beast it out once you come in. One of the best network marketers in the world, again, totally different one, because I like all the online mentors. You can grasp bits and bits of information from multiple people when you got the internet. You can get you all kind of cool mentors when you have the internet. And one of my favorite ones is Jim Rohn, and he talks about making up in numbers and what you lack in skill and building a ratio. And so if you start off with just contacting 100 people, if you did 10 people a day, that's only going to take you 10 days. But you'd be surprised about what your results. You already saw the power of the numbers within the calculator. Let's say if you talk to 100 people and you attack that list and you follow the training and use the planner, you have access to the manual grind training. So if you're not sure about what to say to people, get with the person that invited you. Get access to the manual grind, because it's going to be able to help you implement at a good speed. Your momentum is your friend. You're not going to be just lollygagging. If you just can hit that, the faster you hit that list of 100 people and get their eyeballs on Builderall, the better. But with the 1 out of 10 ratio and 100 people, that's 10 people. You teach people to come in after you. Hey, soon as you come in, write a list of 100 business owners that you know are business builders, 50 and 50, 100 business owners and 100 business builders. The business owners are people who have a business that are such as like the salons and things that can utilize the service. The builders are people who would build Builderall as far as referring other people in. So that's a 50-50 split. But you just teach that duplication. Get a list of 100. Invite them as fast as you can. As like I said, if you hit that list in every day and you're just inviting here, it'll take you 10 days. That's what it's possible in 10 days. From just writing a list of 100 people, figuring out the way that you're going to get eyeballs, whether it's inviting to these presentations, whether it's giving tours about how it can be utilized, whether it's sending out a webinar, however it is you're getting them eyeballs. Make a list of 100 people. See what happens. You're not going to know until you try. I challenge anybody on this call to make a list of 100 people and invite them to Builderall and not get at least one conversion. Prove me wrong. Nothing beats a failure but a try, right? So like I said, whoever you lock arms with, you're going to get this. Because the founder of the BYOB team taught me that, and I live by that. Professionals launch, rookies start. Launch. Come in here, get your tools to launch properly so that you defeating the odds as soon as you get in the game. Then you have a place back here to where it has your tutorials and training. And this training was created by some millionaires, okay? Training. You got so much things that the leverage is like, it's like dropping off a kid in a candy store. But the only thing is you're not getting a sugar rush, you're getting profit. You have all these things down here as far as your training. Hold on, I'm on the wrong one. This is not what I need. Here we go. Wrong training tab. So we have basic, immediate, intermediate, and advanced. So for one, you have the king of hitting six figures himself. So you're part of a team that was created by a man who nothing he touches can make less than six figures, okay? And his mission is just to keep us all together so that we can keep the ripple effect of teaching people how to be financially free by working for themselves, okay? So that's what the manual grind is. I met him many years ago. Before, I'm new to BYOB. But guess what? That training has worked for me all my life. I've never touched nothing that he said, yeah, this can make you some money, because he gives you with a plan, and it's always made me some money. So first, I'm going to say that that's what the BYOB team is. It's a team of entrepreneurs that are dedicated to the success of the masses, okay? But you have all this training back here that you can access, that you can use to market anything. So you got all these tools that you can use for your business. Then you can learn some skills and be able to market those, make you some more money. Then you can refer in here and make you some more money. And then you can learn these strategies and make you some more money. It's just so many options. It's crazy. So like I said, professionals launch, rookies start. Don't start. You want to launch your business and be able to do so, you have a guideline available to you. So just get with the person that you locked arms with, and you can get access to this, because you can see you can already be beating the odds. The average marketer is only making $400 a month. 10 people is over $1,500 a month residual. is just making a list of 100. We all know 100 people, especially if you're on this call. So I like to open the floor for Q&A. And right now, anybody got any questions, comments, or concerns? Let's get some questions going. No questions? Going once.
How do I get access to the, because I'm already in BYOB, how do I get access to the manual grind training? I have the training, but is it going to be the same link or a different link?
It's the same link.
Gotcha. And then, let's see. I think that's it for me. I learned a lot.
Hello, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. I heard you say once if you sign someone up and once they become an affiliate and you get that commission. Now, once they start to go on and get other affiliates as well, do you get commissions off of that, or is it every affiliate that you get?
Actually, yes, and I'm sorry. That is actually something that makes Builderall totally different that I did not touch on. So, one of the most powerful things about Builderall being an affiliate program is it pays on 2 tiers residually.
Say that again. It pays what?
2 tiers. So 2 tiers residual. It's not a
Okay,
one and done. It's not just your people.
I got you.
It's yeah.
So it's a duplication from all other affiliates that you sponsor, and then if they sponsor people, you're getting commissions from them as well.
Correct.
I got you.
That's why the power of actually utilizing the tools and having something that you can deliver for duplication is powerful. That retention can hit you some astronomical numbers.
Yeah, that's the power of duplication. That's good.
Can you please start again so we can understand?
Start again as far as? What would you like me to start again? Sunday?
That was somebody else asking the question. I don't know what they were asking.
But that question reminded me, how do you get access to the recordings? That was my second question.
Well, depending on who hosts the meeting, that's because like I said, this is a team of entrepreneurs. Right. And so we all, take turns as far as being able to deliver the information to everybody, because everyone articulates things in a different way. And so it's typically whoever is hosting that day that you can get a recording from.
So I could just message you on Facebook and then get the recording from you?
Yeah, I post mine in the chat. I post the YouTube link in the chat when they're finished uploading. All mine are on YouTube.
Which one, the Team BYOB or the Facebook group chat?
The Team BYOB, the Live 8 chat is where I post the replays.
Gotcha. Okay.
Anybody else have any questions? All right. Well, it was definitely a pleasure. And like I said, try it. You can't knock it till you tried it. Have you tried to make a list of 100 people and show them the power of this? Whoever does it, let me know. Let me know. Because I might be unleashing some C-note prices if somebody can get it done. So I'm actually I'm actually presenting tomorrow. And like I said, those turnkey bonuses are going to come out and they'll be done tomorrow. And so this is kind of like an inkling as far as, if I was you guys, success leaves clues, write a list of 100 people, because there's some prizes and stuff for those who can say why not and try it.
I have one more question.
Mm-hmm.
How are your earnings paid? How do you get your earnings?
So you have 2 options. You can get paid by PayPal, which you're paid every Thursday, or you can get paid by check, and then you're paid once a month.
Or they send the check in the mail, or do they put it in your
They
checking
send it through the
account?
mail. So you can get paid like faster, which is weekly, through your PayPal, which you can drop into your bank account, of course, or use from your PayPal card. Or you can request to get paid in a check, and it'll be the physical check.
Okay.
And that comes once a month.
Okay. Is that taxed, or does the company do a 1099 or?
Yeah, you'll have to fill out your tax information in order to qualify to be paid in the back office. So you can register as yourself or as your entity, whichever you file under.
Okay. And this business, it gives you like a business link or?
Yeah, so when we were looking as far as the funnels, when we were looking at the Builderall business, so first you have, where'd it go? So you have the affiliate funnels, and you have multiple options. All these link back to you. They're already done for you systems. So as soon as you want to start, you have all these choices. All these are you. All of these are your business links.
Nice. Okay. Well, thank
Yeah,
you.
when we were looking at the niche funnels, as far as the ones with the beauty shop and stuff, all these ones go back to you. Fitness centers, things like that, chiropractors. All these are your business links.
Yeah, I have a lot of people who are in like beauty salons and barbers who probably would benefit from this.
Most definitely. Anybody who is a business owner would benefit from being online in general, but Builderall just gives you that extra oomph that you could just really be out there. And I
And
and I will say this, right now the price point for Builderall is the $47 or $50 or whatnot, but it's not going to be that long. They see the value of what they have. They see the power of it. And so the price is actually going to get ready to go up. It's not going to be that long, that price for long.
yeah, this can actually help build my business as well, because I'm in another business and I see the value in this. And actually, a guy that's already in it, I'm going to go through him. But I'm in a business already, and this I'm sure this is going to help.
Yeah, let's take a look actually. I'm in quite a different things. I'm a Jill of many trades, okay? I have like a little ADD thing, and so I transitioned it into the grind. Like I can do a variety of different things, and one of the beautiful parts about it is anytime I come into Builderall, I can immediately come up with a full-fledged, basically Fortune 500 company appearance to any of my businesses. So this is a funnel for, some work from home ops type of situation. This is what I built off of the bridge funnel. It's not finished, but it doesn't have nothing to do with Builderall. But now anyone who locks arms with me, I can send this over to them, and they got a copy too. All they got to do is switch their links. There's nothing wrong with that.
Wow. So you can have a collage of different businesses.
Yeah, there's no
Wow.
limit to the amount of subdomains that you could create with Builderall, and as you see, boom, it just goes and it flows, and it can be any different kind of concept. This one right here is a membership site, and that's actually, this one's my favorite one. This is a membership site. So we were talking about the e-learning courses, and you can create a membership site for your downline that joins you to where you host your private training. You're not having to sit up there and do those trainings every single week right then and there if you don't want to, because you can update the members area. So
We
they can
question.
come here and create an account and register and
Mm.
be able to get access to what's in here. Let me see. I'll show you. So these aren't done yet, but that's what I was saying about my massive import. And so now anyone who goes to that site and creates a membership, they can come in here and have a private, personalized experience for being able to lock arms with me in this particular thing. And then I was able to put like I said, the e-learning course inside of it to where, they have access to my personalized training. I was able to put some PDFs and audios back here that are going to go back here. So these are going to be videos.
So
These are books. And so
actually,
huh?
So it actually helps you to not have to personally do the trainings. The videos they can just lock onto it and listen to the trainers themselves.
Yes, yeah, on demand.
That's good. That's good.
You know, when you're dealing with people from all over the world, the time zones are so crazy, you know, so as long as you're making sure that you're keeping it updated back here, it doesn't necessarily have to be a YouTube link. Like some of these are YouTube links, but if you have privatized training, you can actually upload the just the straight video file into the e-learning part. So that way you it's not available to the public, basically. It's just available for those who locked arms with you.
Oh, that you sponsor.
Yeah, you can set it up like however you want. So it's the courses look crisp.
Now, one more question. The business is a tax write-off, correct?
The business is a tax write-off?
Yes. Yes. To be in the business, is it a tax write-off?
No. Let me explain something about that. So to have a home-based business, you qualify for a lot of things that are considered tax write-off. The company itself, no, it's not. But to be a home-based business owner, yes, you qualify for over 100 and something tax write-offs. That's why Donald Trump, Oprah, all them people have businesses such as Avon and things of that nature, right, solely for the tax write-offs. But the business itself, no.
No, what I'm saying as you're becoming in this business, the builder all, as you get in and you're making earnings and you're duplicating, so you're saying it's not like you can't write off the business. You can't do that.
No.
Okay, I got
you. Yeah, no, you actually have to come in here and fill out some forms, and you'll get a 1099 at the end of the year.
So you do the 1099 and you have to write off your earnings, but you can't write off the business.
Oh, I don't think I understand the question because, I mean, as far as your earnings, you can't write your earnings off without a coinciding deduction, like a lunch, a business expenditure type of situation. That's any business.
I guess maybe I'm confused. I'm sorry. I guess what I'm saying, since by it being a home-based business, you can write your business off. I think that's what I'm asking.
You mean your business qualifies for tax deductions?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
I was like, wait, well, come on, let's.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to confuse you. I was just, because if you're, I'm sorry.
Hey.
You can write off the expense that you pay, the $50. You can write it off as a business expense.
Right, and other things, like since you're using your laptop and your different things that you can do with a home-based business as far as electric bill and things of that nature. Yeah, okay, so we're on the same page then.
Yes. Yeah, that opens you up to hundreds of those. Yeah,
these are tax advantages that a regular 9-to-5 job don't give you. So. Yeah, you answered my question.
Exactly. Yeah, it's about putting the power of the profit back in the hands of the people.
Yeah, because having just a job it's a liability, and it's a road for disaster.
And it's not guaranteed. You can't get fired from a business that you own.
Right. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Sorry to answer so many questions.
Don't be sorry. Somebody's probably thinking the questions that you're asking. You just brave enough to ask them. That's what the Q&A sessions are for. So I want you to be able to utilize this to get your questions answered.
And you do this every day, the Zoom?
We do these Zooms Monday through Friday, and there's different presenters during the week. It's a team effort. We're a community of entrepreneurs.
Well, you did a wonderful job. Let me just say that.
Thank you.
What I'm trying to ask is that is it only on YouTube video we can get paid off?
Say that again. So,
I mean, is it only on YouTube video we can get paid off? Like, I don't understand. I just joined the meeting, so I really don't understand what's really going on here. But I saw
oh,
you like watching
okay. So as far as the person who invited you, they'll have a copy of the actual replay of this entire presentation, and so you'll be able to get access to that from the person that invited you this evening. So you'll be able to watch it over.
Okay, no problem then. So can you please come again from step one? Then let me see how it goes, please.
Yeah, just that's all you'll have to do is as soon as this is done, just get with the person that invited you to get the copy of the YouTube video.
So you recorded this Zoom, correct?
Correct.
I got you. I guess that's what he was asking.
I have a question. I'm in a noisy area. My name is Latanya. I'm from Chicago. Is there a section where we have like giveaways where your company is having, say, a webinar that you want people to get on for a specific company, and you want to create a giveaway specifically for like new home buyers or something like that? Do we have templates or something available where we can give educational products for a specific topic?
Sure, you sure do. Let me show you. So if you go into the builders and you go to new, no, actually we can go to the sales funnel because I actually know the name of this one. So what you're speaking of are two things. So it could be either the product launch, but more so the lead magnet. All right, there we go. So it has a tutorial and it's actually a 2-page. And you'll have 2 options. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, great.
So
Thank you.
they're very broad as far as the wording, and you
Right.
can make it fit for anything that you want.
Great. All right, fantastic. Thank you so much.
How do you connect your domain? If you get a domain name for your
Then
website.
so how are we gonna can I continue?
Mm-hmm. Hello?
Hello, I'm here. Can I continue?
Mm-hmm.
So how gonna make a website ourselves? I mean the new website there.
Yeah, so this is a platform that you could basically be able to cut your costs as far as web development tools and resources to be able to create an online presence for your business or your clients that you build for at a more sensible price point. Basically, you get a ton of features for a smaller price point. Like a lot of these features are at least starting at about $100 on separate platforms. So you get about $1,000 worth of tools or more for $50 inside of here. And if you want to get a domain, you have a few options. You can actually get a domain from Builderall themselves, or if you get GoDaddy or Namecheap. I personally use Namecheap because I like 88-cent domains. But you can come in here and connect it. And so it would be the let me come on. Yeah, it's more so the edit and the publishing. And I went in here and just got the DNS name server and clicked and put the domain name that I bought. So I pasted this in here. It said, what's the domain going to be? So I pasted this here. It gave me the DNS server. I went to Namecheap. I said, okay, I'm going to change my name server to this. Boom. Took about an hour and it was connected. And then now I'm able to do subdomains, which are so yeah, you can click right here. You can get your SSL certificate. That's usually $10 a pop on any site. They already come inside of here. But if you want to make yourself a subdomain and you come to the emails, a lot of people are kicking out Gmail emails. They don't think it's professional. They don't think you're a real business. whatever. A lot of places are not letting you qualify if you have a Gmail email. So because I had that domain, I just came in here and made an email. If I wanted to add another one, I would put support. And then it says that, at thewinnerstribe.com, I can make a little password. And then, let me do that. I actually need this email later anyway, so. Oh, I have to do it. So that's the thing. It's not going to let you create the password. You see down here, it says password strength must be at least 70%, and my password's at 50. So I got to make it a little stronger really quick. Oh.
Like a hashtag sign or something. Yeah.
All right, so we just hit the 70% threshold. And now I added it. And now I have support at rowwinnerstribe.club. And it's just that easy. You can make unlimited of these. And then that's how you trigger Mailing Boss, because Mailing Boss no longer accepts Gmails. So you just get a domain name, make you an email address, and use it to verify Mailing Boss. So now if I want to just access the webmail, I'll come over here. I'll log in. Let's do.
Can you get your domain from Builderall, or is it separate?
You can get it from Builderall or separate. You have the option of doing either or.
Because I have one from GoDaddy, but like it's like a directory. It doesn't like mask the site, if you know what I mean. Like I won't see the domain when I direct the website to its actual site.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So you can with the Builderall, and as far as that's concerned, oh, that's why. You're actually changing your name server, so your Builderall takes over your hosting.
They'll take over the domain name and all that.
Yeah, it was switched. I don't know why I can't get in here. Oh, okay, guys, I gotta slow down and speed up. I see it. Try it. For rule of thumb, it's not good to have extra long domain names like this for this reason, but. All right, so now we're in there, and as you see, it just looks just like Gmail,
Awesome.
And it goes to the subdomain. And now this is my support email for that site.
That makes me excited. That's awesome. I have a lot of young entrepreneurs that love this. I talked to one earlier today. I already got excited.
Yeah, it's really to just give you the freedom to really make your business what you want it to be. So many times we have limitations that aren't real. They're just illusions because they want us to take out all these $100,000 loans and go to school for 1,000 years just to, hang that big old receipt on the wall. They don't want us to know this is easy because then they'd have a little competition, right? So it really is just as easy as just letting your creativity speak through your brand and coming in here and playing with some stuff and figuring out what you like. You can do an e-commerce store. That's powerful because no one's ever going to be running around naked. Y'all know people running around here naked? Nope. Everybody got to buy clothes. Everybody got to buy shoes and stuff like that. So therefore, as Warren Buffett says, make what you like to do your hobby and what the world likes to do your business. You can create that business within something that's never going to go out of style unless the world, becomes nudist or something. But you can make that your business and you can do it from in Builderall for whatever it is that you want to do.
So
they actually just started a feature as far as with Magento.
Huh. If I get let's say I make a sale, I haven't got a person yet since I'm still fairly new, but like when I get a sale, then it'll be required. They'll ask for the tax form then. I don't have to do it. I mean, I can do it now, but like when I make a sale, it's gonna be on demand, the tax information, the 1099 and all that.
You won't be able to get it released to you till it's filled out. You kind of like right now, I would kind of suggest to do it beforehand because you just don't want to like have something slip through because you weren't set up properly.
True. Very true. Okay. I'll set that up.
Another question.
I'm listening. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When building a website, is there like a tutorial to show you how to build the website? Or
Oh yes, I'm the
they build
pause, play, do queen. So you can come to the tutorials and training section, which is right here. And the tutorials are basically how to operate all this plethora of features. You can come in here, watch a little bit, pause it, do it, rewind. Watch a little bit, pause it, do it. Watch a little, y'all get what I'm saying. But that's the beauty of it. You don't have to like sit up there and try to create your own visual for what that email is saying. And when you get stuck on something, it's really a visual walkthrough. If there's not a video for something that you don't know how to do, they'll make you one. And you just see exactly right there how to do it. Then they have them for like making the videos, making the animated videos, mailing boss. They break everything down into the simpler aspects of it so that you can understand it. So like you can come back here and get a whole web development education. How much did web developers pay to go to college, y'all? Anybody know? You only got to pay $50 and watch some videos. Just saying. Saves a lot of money.
Yeah, they make a lot of money building websites these days.
And you can do the same for not even a fraction of the cost and no debt.
Wow. And you just
Level
put
the
that,
playing field.
and when you build a website, you just put that on your business card and boom, go from there, huh?
And go from there. You can design your your business card through here, through the designing features, you know?
Wow.
You can make a video about how you designed your business card and put it on a training. Learn how to make logos for your, you know, and what do graphic designers cost going to school? You can show somebody how to get back in here and build a raw and be a graphic designer real quick.
This builder all thing is probably going to blow YouTube out of the water.
Well, they actually have YouTube training. You know, they're just the tools. You know, YouTube is a platform. They actually have a YouTube training back here that teaches you how to be able to, you know, crush YouTube and really make money with it. So that's embedded in here too.
Wow.
This company's already been around for 8 years. They're just now coming to the USA.
Wow.
So they're not going nowhere, and they're scaling. Like every few months, we're getting new tools and new things added. That Canvas feature is very, very new. The Magento partnership is very, very new. It's just going to keep getting better. And like I said, because they know the value that they're offering, it's only temporarily $50. They're going to go up. But whoever gets it at the $50 price point right now, you're grandfathered in. So you're still just going to be paying $50 for life. So.
Oh, is that right? So you get in now and you're grandfathered in, and regardless if they go up $100, you're grandfathered in.
Correct. But that's only temporary. That's going to change here within the next like 2-3 weeks. Before the price goes up. So.
The grandfather won't change though, right? That's going to stay.
No, yeah, your grandfather won't change. If you're grandfathered in, you'll stay exactly where you are, but you only have the time window is closing to be grandfathered in at the $50 price point because they see this. I mean, y'all, we haven't even went through all the stuff that this does. They're seeing it. They're like, what did we do? They feel like a cheap date right now, y'all. So whoever is listening, you know, I do advise that, you know, you have first movers advantage. If you want to lock in that price and be able to be a little more in the black than others, lock in the arms with who invited you now, because it's not going to be $50 forever. So you only have a limited time to be able to get it at this price point.
And this is a great incentive to even actually sponsor people, because if they want that cheaper rate, they better get it now.
Facts.
Exactly.
Well, thank you.
Most welcome. Anybody else have any questions or anything they want some clarity on? Well, with that being said, I'm gonna close this call. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7:30 Eastern. I will be your presenter for tomorrow, and like I said, I'll have those other turnkey bonuses done. And like I said, success leaves clues. If I on this call, I would start making a list of 100 people. Just saying. And don't forget, if you're new to Bitterall, contact the person that invited you so that you can be able to get your bonuses for locking arms with the BYOB team.
Great job.
I will see you guys tomorrow evening. Everybody have a good night.
Good night.
Likewise. Thank you, Des.